Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Fire Pod with me, a Twin Peaks podcast where today we continue our coverage of The Return. It is part 3 today with the subtitle Call for Help. It was written by Mark Frost and David Lynch, directed by David Lynch, originally airing on May 21st, 2017. I'm Colton Robertson. I'm joined by Joseph George. What's up, homie?
Oh, what up, what up? Always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. For those who may be joining us for the first time, this is a friendly to the first-time viewer and friendly to the rewatcher podcast. I am rewatching it. Joseph is watching it for the first time. So if you have never watched Twin Peaks, it would be odd to just choose to jump in on part 3 of The Return. We suggest that if you are listening, you have watched up to the point we are discussing. However, nothing past this point will get spoiled, even though in The Return things are kind of hard to spoil. But you could still you could still spoil stuff. So I'm gonna play it safe. But yeah, so no spoilers for what's to come next. We are gonna spoil the shit out of part 3, which is what we're discussing today, and anything that came before is fair game. So them's the rules of the road. How are you feeling about part 3 of The Return, my friend?
He's getting more dream-like as the season goes on, I feel like.
Yeah, that shit where they're like, he walks into the room with the lady with no eyes and he's like glitching.
Yep.
Yeah, that part really, everything's moving slower than you can possibly control. You know, yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
To just whatever is in front of you. Like, you just have to go along for the ride sort of thing. And, like, I think I even said in episode 1 or 2 that, like, dreams are just so hard to replicate. You know, you just can't really do it. You know, there's no way to truly do it. But man, he's making me kind of eat my words as the season goes on.
It's getting closer and closer, dude. Like, it's
not quite, 100%. Can't say that, but no, yeah, he's very good at the eerie, and just unknown, and just the, I don't know, everything seems that it might not matter whatsoever, but it could be the biggest detail at the same time. And I don't know what to focus on. It makes me go crazy. But no, I love it. I'm having a good time, and it's only part 3.
Man. Like, it's the show takes so long to develop, and I don't mean that's usually a negative thing. That it's definitely not here, where, like, when I look back at the show, what happens in this episode, and even some of what happens next episode, I consider, quote unquote, the beginning of the show. And I know that it's like the first 4 episodes of an 18-part show, so, like, that is relatively the beginning. But, like, I don't know, I view what happens in these first 4 as, like, maybe the first 2. I remember it's so condensed, like, because we stretch so much stuff out, and sequences like this, where he descends through a void and, lands on the glass and then falls more and all that stuff. Like, that's the kind of stuff that, normally doesn't take 25 minutes out of a 55-minute episode. And I love that it does here. That's the good stuff. But we've got a scene by scene breakdown. If you are ready to dive in, I can go ahead and kick it off.
Oh yes. Need the scene by scene for these. Yes, very crucial.
Yeah, big one. But we'll start then. Agent Cooper descends through a void and drops into a nondescript area with a purple hue. A palazzo of grand proportion. He looks upon it's
proportion. Is that like a Peaks thing, or is that outside?
It was
heard that.
It was Garland Briggs talking to Bobby about the dream he had.
Oh man.
It was my home. I belonged here. That whole thing. I don't know if this is what we're looking at, but this is a palazzo of great proportion with a vast expanse and, all that good stuff. But, he looks Yeah. And the descending, when he's descending through the void and it's like shaky cam and everything, and then it goes to that like purple smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I love that effect.
Yeah.
But he lands, he looks upon a body of water that goes, seemingly goes on forever. And then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he goes quite the journey, through, in quite rapid succession.
yeah.
And I guess like the grander thing that's going on is this. It seems to me that this is Mr. C's trap that is kind of set for Coop. Either that or like this is the journey that he just has to take in order to go from the Black Lodge back to reality. But it seems that the steps along the way, Mr. C is doing some stuff in between. So that's I
think that once he makes it out of the glass box, he has gone beyond Mr. C's plan. I feel like the glass box was almost designed to catch Coop. And then he somehow gets yeeted out of that motherfucker. But as soon as he gets gone, the like murderous thing shows up. So I'm like, was that originally designed to rid the world of the original Cooper and like call it good, and that thing just happens to be like, well, fuck these guys. I'm here to kill something, and Coop's not here.
That is, I guess, the lady with no eyes here. Like it does the weird like movements, right, and we hear the trapping happening. So it feels, this that we're seeing. It feels that, maybe is going against Mr. C's plan and things that aren't supposed to happen. But the dark version and the light, the doppelgangers, maybe. There's always there are two sides to the token, and I know I'm going deep right away here, but this is at least. No,
I feel like Dale getting back to the real world at all, even if it is infant-brained Dougie Jones, is not what Mr. C wants. I think if he can avoid Coop existing, he would like that. So that's why I'm like, I feel like he escapes, and that's what happens here. Maybe it was a trap. He is in the house now, as the giant says at the beginning of the episodes, and maybe these are just like the inside men for the good guys. But I don't know. Regardless, I'm really I love the vagueness and the mystery of it. It's very, very compelling and abstract. But when he goes inside this room, he goes through a set of windows where an eyeless woman sits in front of a fireplace. He asks where they are, but she does not speak, instead making a breathy noise. And as a loud pounding occurs, she signals Cooper to be quiet.
Yes.
He spots a mechanism in the wall and examines it, but the woman keeps him away from it and instead leads him up a ladder. Yes. Notably, the mechanism on the wall has the number 3 on it.
That was the first one? It was,
yes.
I thought that was the second one. I thought it was 3. I thought maybe...
Was the first one 15?
Yes, I think it was at least 2 digits. I think it was either 13 or 15, but I think 15. I think
it's 15.
I have no clue as to what these fucking numbers mean, But I've heard
this is the font of the door numbers at the Great Northern, and he stayed in room 315.
315. Yes, on his key right there.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was trying to connect it to the giant, gave a number. I think I
believe that one was 253.
Ooh, did I type it? Yeah, 430 maybe? I guess,
430. He said 430.
Richard and Linda. I was trying to connect it to those numbers, but yeah, this I guess but it also seems to be connected to a cigarette lighter and an outlet in Vegas. So is it like, I don't, I have no clue as to what these numbers actually mean. But I think this, why not this one? What would have happened if the lady didn't make him avoid this one and he went in there at that? That was just an interesting what if. She got him to go into the 3, and seemingly the plan moves forward this way. But yeah, like, because it shocked him away initially, and he's like, oh,
Right.
what the fuck is that? But also the 3 one did that too, and then he eventually went into that one. So you just kind of have to just kind of accept it.
Commit.
I guess you gotta just be like, fuck it, and then your shoes aren't coming with you for whatever reason. And is this this is my random why Mike has a shit ton of shoes. I don't know. Like,
that's incredible.
It's just because in my working theory as to why the shoes don't go through is it only needs to transmit your body, and like if you have clothes on, it still goes through, but your feet, that's the very end of your body, and that it can't load all your shoes, once it's right done with your feet. So it's got to, you just pop through with just your socks, I guess. I don't.
That's fucking funny.
So, but yeah, this is.
I
this
think
is
it's
the way.
more. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think you're. I love where you're going with it. I talked about, like, in our very first episode, the amount David Lynch loves The Wizard of Oz and imagery of The Wizard of Oz, and I think it almost is supposed to be like the witch's stocking sticking out from under the house, and like the ruby slippers whenever they're sitting by themselves. I think he likes the image of just that. And, a couple other interesting connections that I've never brought up that are interesting are like whenever Philip Jeffries goes, we're not going to talk about Judy. We're not going to talk about Judy at all. Judy Garland plays Dorothy, like the and Judy is that entity, character, whatever the fuck he's talking about's name. And Garland is the name of Garland Briggs, and there's all sorts of like little tiny nods like that. But
wow,
yeah, I don't know. So whenever the shoes do get left behind, it almost feels like a little bit of a Wizard of Ozzy thing to me. But
yeah, little Denis, how like hands and feet are just so human or so personal, and like even just shoes, like that alone, like. They are attached to a human being. Like, I don't know. There's this weird, I don't know, like it, but yeah, definitely some more mystical stuff than that. It's not just human here, nature.
No, there's more. There's more.
The Wizard of Oz, but
the woman keeps him away from that mechanism and leads him up a ladder. They reach the roof, and it floats in a void for some reason.
Yep.
Cooper looks down and sees Major Garland Briggs's head floating, and Garland Briggs says, "Blue Rose."
Hell yeah!
We're down. He climbs back down the ladder and sees another woman sitting in front of the fireplace. Cooper approaches her as her watch strikes 2:53, and the mechanism on the wall begins humming. This other woman, is, I believe, credited as American Girl. That is played by the same woman. What's her name? Phoebe Augustine. She played Ronette Pulaski.
Ronette. Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, it's not clear whether or not this is Ronette Pulaski. There's a lot of plucking people out and recasting from the original series where they did not fit in the story. So it's like,
because this,
but I doubt it's
she was the one who made it out, right?
Yeah,
but very traumatized, and
yes, indeed.
I guess she could have died within these 25 years. But speaking backwards, I feel like that would mean she did die, and or I don't know, maybe it is just like anyone who's been affected by this, they can, like Laura a call for help. They're sending out their message in any way they can.
When you get there, you will already be there.
Yes, I think the dynamic has clicked a little bit, and this is why I think Mr. C has a lot more control of the situation than I'm led to believe right now. It seems that Coop is doing some things to break out and go against, but I think like Mr. C knows that only one version of himself can exist in the world at a time, I feel like. And he knows that like this at 25 years, it's going to happen no matter what. And the transition is going to happen. And like I was wondering why the car switch, why park the very, very nice BMW away in the storage unit to get just I didn't want to dog the Lincoln, at first, but like obviously one that is a lot lesser, and like one you don't care about. And
yeah, because you're going to throw up all your Garmin Bozio on it.
Yeah, and he knows I am going to crash at this time. I need to be found dead, and then, I think this is part of his plan, to be found dead by, I don't know if he knew Gordon Cole and Albert would be going to look for him, but just at least, this is part of his plan. He didn't... I don't think this came on by surprise to him. So I feel
I would agree with that.
Yeah, and so that's like the trapping, the and like did he just take part of Coop? I don't know. Like it seemed part of Coop came out, but like is that just the pure Dougie spirit that we're kind of seeing now that is so infant brain? But it like. If he didn't go through that process, would he have actually come out as full Coop? Is kind of my what Mr. C would have done to this Coop. Like what he knows he can't stop him from coming into the world, but maybe he can take his consciousness out. I don't know. Like and because I don't necessarily get like why he would come out infant brain like this. Is it just 25 years in the Black Lodge just renders your brain noodles and you just don't know what life is anymore? I that feels a little weird to me. Like it feels like this was more this is a purposeful spirit switch of sorts, and
right,
and keep him in Vegas, keep him gambling, keep him occupied, no real world interact. I don't know, like a never-ending cycle of just jackpot after I don't know. Is kind of, I don't know where it goes from here, but that's my current, I guess, Mr. C plan. If he has,
right?
If he has
I dig that. I guess when it comes to Mr. C, I kind of take him to be in new territory. Like he can't know exactly what's going to happen because it's never happened before. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least like when it comes to a Black Lodge figure existing in the real world for 25 years or whatever the fuck, like, and the way that like bleeds out and affects everything. But when it comes to what the Black Lodge will do in order to like become whole again is kind of how I take the efforts of the Black Lodge, like needing to get someone back after a certain amount of time. And like, I don't know, like the fact that one of them has to come back.
Yes.
Is really interesting. And I don't know. That's why I'm like, he could be that ahead of the game. He certainly could be.
He's got 25 years to cook.
He has had 25 years to cook it up.
That's yeah. And the car switch, that is a little more knowing, I feel like, to I don't like, I don't know. Did he know it was the cigarette lighter in this car specifically, or is that just because Mr. C is there in the car and it just needs to be any electrical thing?
I think it's just because Mr. C's in it. I think any electrical thing near him would have done this.
I think that's where I track. I don't think it. I was trying to think if he's that ahead of the game.
Is why I'm kind of like, why would you be around anything electric at this time if this is something he would understand is going to happen?
Dang,
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
he
That's-
thought. Maybe he thought he was actually going middle of the desert, or just the roads where there is
and maybe he needs
nothing.
maybe he does need to go through this in order to trick the Black Lodge into
Yes.
thinking it has him.
Yes, that's what, like, it's either that he's tricking him, or like this is simply an unavoidable event. Like this is at 2:53 on this date in 25 years, it will happen. There's no way to go about it. So he knows that, and then that's why I think like this box is here. It did something to Coop, and then he's in the Black Lodge now.
Well, and he's not like that immediately after the glass box.
He's not like what?
Like Dougie Jones.
Yeah, he's still... Yeah, true.
You know, what he asks the eyeless woman, where they are and what they're doing and all that stuff, but
it feels
I don't know.
slower. Like, where are we? He, like... And then Dougie comes in, he's...
Granted, that is kind of how Coop has always talked in the Black Lodge. He's always been slow and careful about his words, but
yeah. But I guess not infant. Not he's definitely not
Dougie Jones. Yeah, no.
Call for help.
Call for help.
Jay gives two rights. Like I mean, Dougie. Yeah,
Dougie's great, man.
Come on.
I love Dougie.
Yeah.
We'll get there. I'll push forward here. Mr. C drives and begins to experience discomfort. The cigarette lighter in his car begins to evidently exert electrical force, and Agent Cooper approaches the mechanism in the wall, and the woman tells him, "When you get there, you will already be there." And the doppelganger continues to be uncomfortable as Agent Cooper is taken inside the mechanism, which leaves his shoes behind. The doppelganger loses control of his car and wrecks on the side of the road. He begins gagging and holds his hands tightly over his mouth, and he washes the cigarette lighter, and red drapes faintly appear in front of his car. Inside a nearby house for sale, it would seem, Dougie Jones sits with Jade. Or not nearby, Vegas house. And inside a house for sale, Dougie Jones sits with Jade, who notes that something is wrong with his arm, on which he wears the ring on one of his fingers. Jade goes to shower, and Dougie gets out of bed before falling as the doppelganger continues to hold his mouth. Dougie crawls to the house's living room, where an electrical socket exerts electrical force as well. He vomits, I don't even know what, and is transported to the red room. The doppelganger then vomits up Garmonbozia and passes out.
I mean,
very nasty. Very nasty sequence. And again, this is one of those things that makes me go, Eraserhead informs the visual identity of this show more than anything. It reminds me of the stuff that like bleeds out of the baby whenever it gets cut open.
Oh man, yes, it's this pain and suffering, or what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'm so glad that I finished I started to eat during this episode when I first initially watched it, and I got done with my food before Mr. C had his little explosion. But yeah, no, this whatever Lynch is, he loves to return to this this goop, I guess, and
Big goop guy.
I like my why Dougie only threw up a little bit. And Mr. C is filling up the whole car. Mr. C's got a lot of pain, so he's caused a whole bunch of pain and suffering. I mean, that's all he'd do. And even black came out, and red, and I don't know. It was like it was so much shit. Yeah, but Dougie, he seems like I don't know, like, not Mr. C. He could be getting up to some nefarious shit. I don't know, but I think it was like a lesser. Whether he's caused less pain and suffering, or I don't know, like he's just not as evil as Mr. C.
Right.
And I wonder if it's like a proportional thing.
He's vomiting up his Garmonbozia as well. It's definitely Dougie Jones, definitely a character that I'm excited to explore, because this manufactured Dougie Jones has a life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he clearly has affected some people around the area, as he is in a sniper's scope at one point during this episode and just happens to bend over and can't be seen, which is another incredible little the way that luck moves around house? Dougie is incredible.
Everything is very strange surrounding Dougie. He seemingly is just a guy. I was wondering, why is there no furniture? What the fuck is this? Like, why is he here? And then it's like, oh, he people are trying to actively kill him. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what the fuck did Dougie get into? What's going on? And yeah,
so how does this version of Dougie handle that sort of thing is very, very exciting.
Yeah. But hopefully just stay in the casino. They'll never find you. And he'll just make infinite money. Just
keep raking it in. Yeah. But inside the Red Room, Mike tells Dougie that he was manufactured by someone for a purpose that has now been fulfilled. Dougie's hand begins to shrink. He goes, whoa, this is weird.
Poor Dougie.
And then the ring falls off his finger and his head pops into the form of a black cloud. A clean gold orb floats out of his shirt and the black cloud forms into a head-shaped object that Mike shields his eyes from. The object appears to start to produce an orb of its own as electrical sounds are heard, and suddenly the clean gold orb appears and seems to attack the head-shaped object. The clean gold orb is left on the chair, which Mike picks up along with the ring, which he places back on its pedestal.
I don't know what the connection is or how, but I feel, Dougie's arm is limp, and Mike's arm, he's cut it off, and it feels like this is the start of the man from the other place and eventually the arm evolution. I feel like this weird black version that comes out that is, that shoots off, and then you have the gold ball. But I don't, is like everything, future or past, I think is a very, a thing that I will always come back to as like, the timeline doesn't have to make sense, here. I don't know. Mike says he cuts off his arm, and like, I think I was thinking very literally that like he cut off his arm. It was a viral connection he had to Bob or something. But like maybe this is like he manufactured this version of Coop or something. Like this is his plan to get back at Bob or something, and then he just didn't maybe foresee the evil doppelganger kind of coming out and doing all this evil stuff.
I think Mr. C manufactured Dougie Jones.
Because that makes that was
because that is his plan to not go back.
Yes,
is so
trap, that soul switch into this guy, and I'll be good. I have to die right here, or I'm going to, and it's going to go into the only other doppelganger or version of Coop that is on Earth, or whatever. And so, Mike and this Dougie feel very, very connected, though, if not the same entity. If he does not evolve into Mike, and that's just Mr. C, or not Mr. C, just Coop is everyone, maybe that I'm looking at, at the end of the day is like, I just keep coming back to the Philip Jeffries. I got to get that name down in my head. I always want to call him David Bowie. But who do you think that is there? I keep just coming back to that. He has the sight, he can see through the I don't know, whatever
the
effect
expanse
this is, but everyone is seeming like Mike is Coop, Bob is Coop, Coop is Coop, obviously. I don't know,
right? A lot of Coops, tons of Coops, 3 Coops, Cooper. But Agent Cooper is transferred through the electrical socket near where Dougie is vomited and materializes. Jade believes he is Dougie, but Cooper is not responsive. Oh, this little breakdown doesn't include the detail that when Dougie Jones disappears, it lets out a supersonic boom.
Yeah. And she in the shower. What the fuck was that, Dougie? Like, what the fuck? And yeah. So I mean, bro bro was instantly teleported, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it makes
supersonic
sense.
fucking...
You're going faster than the speed of light. You're definitely breaking sound barrier, feel like.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
Dude's gone. But he... when Coop materializes, I like that he's just laying there, like, perfectly straight boarded.
With the throw up above his head, like not even where Dougie
not even next to him or
thrown it.
anything,
Yes,
just
like,
like
it doesn't make sense to where he's laying, you know. It's like the Jade, like, to be her and to be like,
I love Jade.
to
Great
see
character,
Dougie,
Jade.
yeah.
We never see Jade again, but she was real as fuck while it lasted.
Damn. Yeah, she, you know, got Dougie to where he needed to be, I guess.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
'cause,
Yes, indeed. And that,
part of
you
the
know,
plan.
that's kind of the flow of Dougie's story.
Letting
Somehow,
nature take
some
over.
way.
Yeah,
let
nature will
it
find a way.
ride. Yeah, let it ride,
Jake
man.
gives 2 rides. He got a ride. He
Jake
seemingly
gives 2
got a
rides.
pretty good ride. You know,
Look at
before.
those keys. Drop those keys. Go to pick them up right when somebody's going to shoot you. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But he leaves the house with Jade as a group of... I love the part whenever she goes back in for his shoes and he follows her in and then circles back around. He's in he appears to be in a trance with no memory. He leaves the house with Jade as a group of men wait to ambush him, believing he is still inside. But Cooper unintentionally escapes death after dropping his Great Northern Hotel key on the floor of the car and bending over to pick it up. One of the men, Gene, places a tracker on Dougie's car as a little boy watches through his home's window across the street while his drug addict mother repeatedly yells, 119, 119, and takes a pill with whiskey. This mother was actually in something we discussed recently, I feel like. Was she in something we discussed, or was she just in something I saw? Damn it, I've done this like 3 fucking times. Every time I watch this episode, I'm like, she looks so familiar. What is she from?
Out mother. Haley Gates. Challengers?
Yeah.
Patrick's
Challengers,
date
yes. She's at the bar whenever he walks away to go talk to Zendaya for a second.
What the hell? That is
she's the online dating date that Josh O'Connor goes on.
Wow.
She's
also in Uncut Gems. I haven't seen that, but she's Adley's receptionist. If that rings a bell, I guess. But
Tracks.
Challengers. That is not what I expected.
Yeah, that is the connection I was making. But it's real sad scene. I think it's it's sad. 119.
You know,
that's why I'm like, there's this is one of those, there's a lot of little cutaways where they're kind of showing the infection seeping in and all that good stuff. But highway patrolmen approach the doppelganger's crashed car, and one of them, Billy, becomes seriously sick after sticking his head in the car. There is something awful in there.
Yeah. Don't even think about smelling it, dude. I mean, you don't want to know. Yeah, I mean,
bring hazmat suits.
Yes, that's Ish.
Ish indeed.
I don't know. I'm trying to just. It seems that he knew he was going to die, but did he know that this was going to happen? You know, the throw up. You know, he was trying to hold it in for quite some time, and then that was the one thing that seemed to kind of take him by surprise, if anything.
But, he was like, "Holy shit! I'm about to expel my very soul."
I think if anything though, if it's not a surprise, or if it is, it's like, you just kind of want to hold that in for as long as you can. You just don't want that to happen.
Is this going to melt through my body if I vomit it right now? Yeah, like it's kind of got that vibe, like it could destroy anything it touches.
Xenomorph,
but
I don't know, a new evolution,
the acid stuff. But we'll go to the Twin Peaks Sheriff Station next, where Hawk, Andy, and Lucy sort through the files to find what is missing that relates to Hawk's heritage. And naturally, with Andy and Lucy, everything takes about 15 years.
Very affected.
Something's
I don't know.
missing.
Yeah.
Well, if it's missing, it won't be here. So we're looking for what's not on the table.
If it's
and that's when
here, it's not
missing.
And Andy just goes, "This is here." And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the infection is like, I think it's just got like this. I don't think it's a Lynch thing. I don't think it's just Lynch being Lynch. I think like these characters they have been affected by Mr. C or Coop. I don't know, like I feel
shit. I don't know. This didn't seem that out of character for Andy and Lucy to me.
I mean,
or Hawk.
Like compared to season 1 and 2, I don't like. Is it just that completely different of a ball game? I mean, they talked like still not normal humans. Like obviously they still have. I don't know. The dialogue isn't quite normal, but it's not this drawn out.
That's true.
Very confused. And
that's fair. I suppose if you are looking for an in-universe explanation of it, the infection does make sense. But yeah, I do take it to be the choice made by Lynch with full reign over what his television gets to be.
So you think this would have been how Lucy and Andy talked in season 1 and 2 if he had no restrictions or anything?
Yeah, I mean, hard to say if that's strictly the case, but I think you look at other episodes where Lynch did direct stuff later on in the show, like Lonely Souls. One of the episodes we like, one of the scenes we've specifically pointed out as being like strange dialogue is when Donna and Madeline meet at the diner. I think it's the episode Madeline dies in. And they have this strange rapport where everything they say, it almost seems like they're not actually speaking to one another. They're just talking like, I don't know. But that's a bad example to argue your point because Madeline, gets killed by Bob. So it's like, is there something going on there?
I feel like just the world has been affected. Like there is this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And maybe it is just actually a Lynch thing. It's the IRL, effect of 25 years later. He can do what he wants. But it feels that, I don't know, they are not operating like they normally were. Like something is different.
Gotcha.
With him. But
right. Fair enough. I thought the scene was just funny.
I mean, yes, and
where
chocolate bunny and like all the details of and like what they're saying. I think it is supposed to be the lighter part of the episode, and a breather, a very of what everything else that was going on.
Is it the bunny?
Yeah.
No.
It's
not the bunny.
It's not about the bunny.
I love that they like win him over for a second. He's like, wait, is it?
Is it about the bunny?
No, it's not the bunny. It can't be the bunny. Fucking hysterical scene. Do chocolate bunnies have anything to do with your heritage, Hawk?
He does think for a second there. He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's like,
do they?
I don't think so.
No, in what way? He's like, yeah, what the fuck?
It fucking kills me, man. I love that scene. But we then briefly visit Jacoby again, who's spray painting his shovels gold.
What the fuck? What the... And the mechanism.
I love this. I love this detail specifically because in episode 1 you were like, "What's he burying with those shovels?" And now he's like spray painting them gold, and you're like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this guy up to?"
Yeah. We're not burying. I mean, trophies. Are you gonna give these to? Is this the way you decorate your house? It's just, it could be the most mundane thing ever, or he's...
it's not mundane, I'll tell you that much.
It's like, a golden shovel. What? Like, 5 of them, too. And,
it's incredible, dude. It's just... this show doesn't get enough credit for how funny it is, I don't think, this season. This season's much darker. And compared to the first 2 seasons' humor, it's much drier. It's not quite as like, oh, network TV funny. It's like,
Peaks
holy
humor.
shit, this is so absurd. I think it is funny. And that's kind of where we're heading with Jacoby. There's some funny shit in his future, but, I mean, regardless,
to him, like this is
ritualistic indeed. This is something he does. Yeah.
Is this not a one time. I mean, if you set up this whole bike wheel rope contraption with 2 pedals that you can double tap one of them and they just rotate somehow. I don't know how the fuck.
Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Boy's an engineer.
It's seemingly he's doing this a lot. I don't know. I don't know if this is his first shipment of shovels.
Right.
That dude came with a truckload of shovels and just gave him 5, and maybe that's just like, all right, I'm here for your weekly.
Your weekly allotment.
I mean, yeah, you do this a lot, dude. I don't, whatever. You keep us in business. But yeah, so that's currently where I'm at, I guess, with Jacoby. But
Jacoby, what a goof, what a goober. But we'll then head to the Silver Mustang Casino where Cooper is dropped off by Jade, giving him $5 and telling him to call for help. Call for help.
$5. Yeah, after she got like fucking 800, so many hundred. Like I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Like just
she can't give it all back to him. That's what she paid. She did her job.
I know.
Yeah, she did her job.
I mean, she didn't think that $5 could turn into anything, but little did she know, that
she thought he was just going to use a fucking payphone.
That's
she tells
true.
him,
I guess that's fair.
I think you might have had a stroke or something. So go call for help. And when she tells him to go out of the car, he recalls Laura telling him he can go out now. You can get out now. Yeah.
So he has this was a nice kind of confirmation that he isn't a just purely infant brain and like an empty vessel. Like he's remembering.
Yeah, there's something in there.
Yeah, Black Lodge memories. So
kind of a sunken place situation where he's in there. He's in there somewhere.
Yes. But so that was cool to have that, and I think this is kind of the why he's following the fire. Why he is just going with the flow, and I think that is like
he's surrendering to the river's flow, man.
Yes, completely. And this everything that was told to him in the Black Lodge is kind of like a little hint as to, I guess, some of the nature flow that he will encounter in his time. So yeah, it's like I wonder how many lines I'll hear from other people that'll be like, oh, right, Laura told you this, or I'm trying to think of who else they could really come from other than Laura.
Yeah, like maybe Mike, maybe the arm, but I think those are the only 3 we've seen him talk to in this season anyway, but regardless, he goes in to a security guard and says, call for help, and the guard directs him to get change for his 5. He's like, oh yeah, you need help, go over that way. With his change, he goes out on the casino floor. He notices a gambler call out, hello, when he receives a jackpot. So Cooper repeats this as he starts playing slot machines, following an image of fire and the Red Room floating above various machines and winning the jackpot at every one. He also changes a homeless woman's life by cueing her into which one she should play next.
This, kind of a goated strategy that it never occurred to me of why stay on one slot machine whenever, just go around, poke around, see if one's just ready to go, right? Ready to pay out or whatever.
Throw in a couple cents there, boop, done. Go to the next one, boop, done.
These are, I guess, pure mechanical slot machines here, and I think they're all just
fuck digital slot machines, dude.
That's
it's
so
horse shit.
That
is such bullshit.
Yeah,
like when I was in Vegas, the amount of people I saw playing these digital ones, I was like, how are you letting yourself do this
stuff? I don't know.
Like how are you letting yourself do this? That, like, I'm already like some stuff is going to have to pay out at a casino. It's just gonna. They can algorithmically decide a machine will never hit if it's digital.
Yep, totally. And you have no way of knowing. and no way
Exactly.
of, like and gambling is so like not any legal. I don't know. It's so just abstract, anyways. Like it could just it's just the name of the game, and yeah, it's like, but luckily. He's existing in a time of mechanical ones, but I don't think it matters here for Dougie. I think he's
he'd know anyway.
Yes,
he'd figure it out.
I don't know. I love every time just the rubbing of the coin. He saw the guy do it, and he saw him win.
He's like, that works.
And he, I think, is it that he's following nature? I think that's one part of it. But I wonder if it's also that he genuinely believes that he will win every time because he saw this dude do it in this manner, and it just works.
Here's my question. Does he even know that he's winning things?
No, yeah, because a guy tells him he broke it. Like a guy, yeah, he's like, that's the first, when he wins, you broke it real good. And then every time he wins, he's like, shit, and all right, I guess I'll go to the next one or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe that
I'm
one
like, he's
won't
not
break.
sticking around for the coins or anything. Nope. He's just getting up and walking away. Mm-hmm. He's just like, yeah, let's just keep doing this until I get done with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 24K, I guess already.
Yeah, bro's raking it in.
That was
raking it in.
Yeah. And what year are we in here? This is actual present time of the show's
25 release? Years. So I would say it's anywhere from 2015 to 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, inflation's he's already won a solid fucking. I mean, probably off the third, and what did he get, a fourth, or was it only 3 that he got here?
No, I mean, there's no indication that he's stopping.
He's not stopping.
Either.
He's already at like 100K, and I think. But yeah, I think the casino. There's no way Mr. C knows that he gets dropped off there. Like I think the plan was just transfer him into Dougie, kill him, because we have guys scoped and ready to blow, and he just so happened to slip away, and he's in this casino, and now he's gonna be in there and never come out and just become a millionaire,
this is his future.
I hope that Gordon Cole knows of a version of Coop that died, but is this how he hears of Dougie or of Coop? Is this guy is raking in millions in this casino and he looks just like Coop or whatever, and it's but we just saw Coop dead over in South Dakota and sort of thing. But then if he's that famous or well known, does that tip these guys in that are trying to kill him even more? So and I don't know how on their tail he is, or how really much they want to kill him. I think it was just Mr. C paid these dudes to follow Dougie, and then at this date and time, kill him after don't kill him until after 253. You just have to wait until this time, and then whenever you see him, kill this dude.
Then you're good. Then roll.
Didn't work out, and now he's in the casino. So, seems that things aren't going quite to Mr. C's plan. But I still don't think that Coop has it out like an easy out. I don't know how he gets out. I don't know. He has to go through something, some memories, or something has to click. Something has to go right for him to wake up.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. But when it comes to Mr. C,
mm-hmm.
your assumption that he is dead here, we've seen him dead.
Yes.
How permanent a state do you feel like that is?
Yeah, he not dead. He's in the black. I don't think his consciousness or his being is gone. I think that just this doppelganger, this body, is he is gone out of this body, completely. Yeah, to go back into that one. It seems once you throw up your Garbangoza It feels that you go to the Black Lodge, you get teleported there, and that's kind of it. But
he
his
narrowly
body
avoided that because Dougie Jones goes.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, how...
Dougie's like, because he like Coop's body is still, or Mr. C's body is still there for the police to see, and everything else.
I guess what I'm getting at is that Mr. C is not dead. It just smells like something's dead in there. Mr. C is alive, and when they find him, he's alive.
Wait, what? They find him alive?
Yeah, in the car.
Oh, I thought... Oh, because I guess he walked up to the window and he just said there's something bad in there, but I didn't know...
I think it's all the vomit that they're smelling.
Because they didn't show the inside of the car, I guess, like, or him moving or anything, I guess.
Well, I guess I'm telling you this because they don't do anything to be like, and he's actually alive. He just is actually alive.
Yeah, I mean, because why on the phone call they don't tell him that he's dead. They just say that he's in trouble, or they just say
that he's here in Buckhorn, South Dakota. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's.
Okay.
I just wanted to get out ahead of it because next week they're not going to be like, oh, and somehow he lives. No, he just is alive.
Damn. That is, I don't know how, like, the phone, I don't know. Why would they go to South? I mean, they would still go, I think, if he would
still
dead.
Go. Yeah, they would definitely still go. But
I guess, that's, they didn't.
I just wanted to let you know so that next week, whenever they're not like, they don't show him like go through any sort of metaphysical journey to go back to his body or anything. No, he's just there.
So ahead of the game, like this is, I don't know. Like, I think he ideally, wanted to kill Dougie, and I think these are his men. But I feel like there's redundancies like that. I don't think that it's just this one layer. Like, he's been planning for a long time. He's got a lot going.
Yeah. And I mean, he's a billionaire with a lot of power, a lot of sway. But we'll go to the FBI headquarters since we're this close to the end of the episode anyway. We've only got these last scenes. Along with other personnel, Deputy Director Gordon Cole and agents Albert Rosenfeld and Tamara Preston. New character played by Krista Bell, who is a recording artist who has worked very closely with David Lynch throughout her music career. Never acted in anything before, and he was like, "I've got a role for you. I would like for you to play it." And she didn't realize how big of a role it would be when she took it. So she was.
I'm a fan. She's got the red hair, the red hair.
Yeah,
that's been a thing from my childhood.
A lot going for her.
Yeah, I've always had a thing for the red hair, and I think
Tamara Preston is a baddie.
You're coming with me,
to be sure.
And Tammy, you're coming with me too. Yeah, he's like, yes.
And Albert's like, wonder why. They discuss a murder case with several objects that may identify the killer, seemingly completely disconnected.
Just
it was the congressman's dilemma.
Yeah. What the frick? Yeah, this. Get to work, men. You guys can go ahead, get to work. Tammy, you stay behind. Tell me what you found in New York.
What happened to Sam Colby and Tracy Barbarato?
What
and
the hell?
She presents them the deaths of these two with the glass box containing a ghostly figure. And they're like, well, that's disgusting. That's grotesque. Jesus. And it is then that the receptionist comes over the intercom and goes, Cole, you have a call relating to an Agent Cooper? And what? And Albert! I love how excitedly he says Albert. It's so sweet. It's so innocent. He's like, Albert, come with me. Our boy, he's there. He's on the other end. But he goes and picks up the phones. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. And they schedule a meeting in the Black Hills at 9:00 the next morning. Love the poster behind him in his office. That's sick. Yeah.
I mean, damn. It's just a constant reminder, I guess. That thing is always it's out there, and but But to have it that big on your wall, I don't know. That's I don't know if I could have that on my wall.
I couldn't do it, but it's a beautiful photograph.
But and then the way they talk afterwards of like this is, you know, something, but we can't put it on the radio. It seems that they're talking in their little FBI speak a little bit,
right?
And like, oh, I've always wanted to see Mount Rushmore. He's like, oh, glad you're in a hurry, or I don't know, something like that. And but so I don't know.
That part is his hard of hearing thing. I want to Rushmore.
Oh my god!
And he goes, "I'm glad you're in a hurry."
Which
my
god! I can't believe.
But no, when it comes to the, I don't want to put this on the radio. I think it's just like we don't want to get the agencies.
Yes. We don't want to let everyone know. This is a need
like,
to know.
Coop might be alive and he's been gone for 25 fucking years and you know, all that good stuff.
They've been missing their boy. Yeah, he's been
missing their boy.
Not very hidden. So, I still am very curious on how the Twin Peaks version of him. You know, what do those people know him as? Whenever, you know, that's I don't know. I want to see Mr. C return to Twin Peaks and see if he changes his outfit, or is he still in his leather jacket and everything, and he's the guy that he is Mr. now, and they know that he just kind of went off the deep end a little bit. I don't know, or does he fully kind of act as Coop, or was that only just for a little bit at the beginning? You know, there's a very There's an open possibility here. Yeah, there's a lot. 25 years of it. That's a lot of time. And yeah, man. I love the direction of this show, and I think that when we get, it's funny because like every episode feels like, all right, we're fucking rolling now, and we keep feeling that way, and it keeps just like. It's like delayed gratification personified. There's never been a show that's been more like, oh, okay, almost there. All right. It just keeps doing that. And it's so good, man. Like, it's so good. And along the way, there's so much fun to be had and so much darkness and terrifying bullshit. But we love that. We love that. Blue Rose, more like Blue Bald. I'm blue every episode, just waiting. I want
every episode,
that.
Just like,
yes.
Nope.
But that's okay. You know, it will eventually go off. I feel
it will.
Like these scenes that I'm seeing now.
The show will climax. The show will climax. It's so good though, dude. Like it's so worth that anticipation, because, you know, it's not just anticipation. There's a lot that happens. Like, it's not like it's completely devoid of conflict or anything. You'll see plenty where you're like, we're only a few episodes away from one of the greatest episodes of television ever made, and there's still like 10 episodes of the show after that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's
like we got a lot to look forward to. But I think with that, we can conclude this episode of Fire Pod with me as the cactus blossoms sing us out. I'm going down to the sea.
Oh, okay. It was
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P. Yeah. I like the song.
It was good. Yeah, it was nice. A nice chill way to end the episode. But I gotta go. Last episodes was a little better. We had the other characters also listening in and like other interactions going on. This was just purely the performance. So
most of them will be like this.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one I think was, they knew it was the first one sort of vibe, you know. They were like, okay. Blue. We're going the classic. It's very, you know, synthy, very Angelo Badalamenti, even though it's not Angelo Badalamenti. It sounds like Julie Cruz a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think there's they knew what they were doing there. We got the cactus blossoms this week, and we got some more stuff to look forward to. Very, very exciting. Episode 4 next week. And if I recall correctly, that one has a good subtitle that like when it's said in the episode, I'm like, you're gonna feel it. Brings back some memories is the
yes.
Brings back some memories is the subtitle on that one.
Okay. Yes, I'm ready for the memories to return.
Yeah, we're in there. We're in there like swimwear, my friend. But yeah, I love it. I love the show. I can't wait for where it's going. And we'll be back next week with part 4. We've also got a couple other shows going. The Cinementalists, that's CINEMENTALISTS. We're loving what we're doing over there. Let's see. What week is it?
We just did Bram Stoker's.
We just did Bram Stoker's Dracula for the Spooktober cinema surprise. So this Friday, I've got my last pick of the month coming up. Go listen to last week's Bram Stoker's Dracula, the Francis Ford Coppola adaptation with Keanu and Winona and Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins and all sorts of legends there. So check that out. You'll find out what we're covering this Friday. Or you can just go ahead and subscribe to the Sentimentalists. That'd be easier. We discuss all sorts of stuff. If you're a Peaks fan, we know you're a Lynch fan. We covered Eraserhead a couple weeks ago and Blue Velvet a couple weeks before that. So yeah, good stuff all around there. We are also doing Geek With Me, where we are concluding our coverage of Peacemaker Season 2 this week, I believe. If not last week.
Yes, it was last week that it concluded.
Last week we concluded our coverage of Peacemaker Season 2. And we've got a couple of fun ideas floating right now for what to do with that show. Also, we are going to be doing like a Frankenstein's monster thing to celebrate Halloween. Very excited about that. Building our quintessential comic book character from elements of Marvel characters and DC characters, and it's draft format. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Frankenstein's monster coming up for Halloween on Geek With Me. And yeah, we're just hitting the return from here on out, baby. That's all we've got. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way through 18. Cannot wait. So stick with us. We have so much to go. We're only a sixth of the way done. Much to do. But with that, I was Colton Robertson. I was joined by Joseph George. Thank you very much, homie.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, homie.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And remember, fix your hearts or die.